shots. Some of the punches have lost their steam by the time they land. Just needs to get that a little bit closer. That was a beauty.
Hatton trying to maintain that 3 minutes around intensity that he showed against Costa Ju. I think he broke Ju's heart that night. He's winning every round here, Cats, but not apparently of Maussa's. Bit of a Tom and Jerry angle for you. This is the 6th round. Hatton again on the rampage, as he has been just about all his career. Still got to be careful though, Jim, hasn't he, here?
Yeah, because this fellow still is heavy-handed. He's punching low now. It's good that Ricky Van's leaving them to it. It wasn't the danger area, letting them get on with it.
He'll be relieved to get this out of the way, Hatton, if indeed he can. The plan is to go to America next and unveil Hatton there, maybe at Madison Square Garden against Arturo Gatti. But there's plenty of work left tonight yet.
Well, I heard the story that Ricky was advising some of his friends to back round about the 4th or 5th round. Well, as he underestimated Maussa the way Vivian Harris did, obviously Ricky's in the real kind of shape here. But I wonder this performance, what will the Americans think about it, Ian? Is it a little bit scrappy, it's forced? There's nothing really flowing for Ricky here. I know this guy's awkward.
Yeah, very awkward. He is hard to look good against. I think almost everybody's found that who's fought him. Body shots, and he's got a kind of indestructibility about him as well. But I think Hatton is looking here to wear him down. Erosive tactics. It's a question, I think, now with the cuts of just getting this job done. Mick Williamson's done a fantastic job in the corner with the cuts. They've held up brilliantly. Again, worth his weight in gold.
I mean, at times I would like to see Ricky maybe show a little feint, get this fella to let some punches go, then punish them. But a bit more method in what he's doing I would prefer, but getting the result at the moment. The titles are going towards his corner.
Maussa's sagging a bit at the moment. His hands have dropped even more. His chin is hanging out to dry on the washing line. It's an open target. He can take a punch, but he's dicing with danger. His right eye looks like it's shutting as well, Maussa. Does have a sort of strange look about that eye anyway, even when we were looking at it at the weigh-in, but it might be just shutting up a bit from the punishment he's taking in there. Hatton shoots us a glance at ringside.
He actually shook his head there, Ian. I think he knows he would like to be doing this maybe just a little bit more cleanly, but not easy with this fella. But Ricky well on top.
This is round 7. This is the round, by the way, in which Maussa knocked out Vivian Harris to become a shock WBA champion. I tell you what, if this guy didn't hold a title, you really wouldn't want him, would you, this Carlos Maussa?
Yeah, but I agree with that, and I'm just thinking, Ian, it's inevitable that Ricky's performance here is going to be compared with Miguel Cotto's, and we have to say Cotto did a far cleaner job on Maussa than Ricky's doing. It's a struggle, he's winning it clearly, but there's not that smooth look about Ricky's work that we've seen in some of his previous fights. This was necessary against Costa Ju, but I don't think it was necessary against Maussa here. But results are the only important things in unification matches.
Cotto wasn't cut, of course, over both eyes, though, was he, Jim? I think you've got to build that into the equation as well. He's had to be a little bit desperate tonight, Hatton. It's been anything but silky smooth for him, but I think this is all about just getting the W, the win, at the end of it now for him. I think the crowd are just loving the drama of this, aren't they, too, here?
Yeah, it's a tremendous spectacle, and you always know sort of Ricky can't do it smoothly, and he's got to grind out a performance. No problem, that'll be done.
Heads banged together again, I think, on the inside there. Oh, that's a big left hook, and again, Maussa absorbed it like blotting paper, but how much longer can he carry on taking them? I don't think Hatton, at the top world level, is a big concussive puncher. He's the kind of fighter who's very hurtful and will wear you down at the elite level. I stress at the elite level.
I expected to see more body assaults, but obviously this guy is much more awkward even than we can imagine.
But he has had a good 12-week preparation, so essential for Hatton, who does tend to balloon up in weight between fights. Again, he pummels the Colombian to the body. It's a real beanpole of a light welterweight, isn't he, Maussa? Again, his hands down by his side. He's just having to rely on his resilience.
I think Ricky's putting a bit more method into his boxing now. He's trying to draw the leads and counter, but Maussa still has that habit of pulling back from Ricky's punches, and the steam has left them before they land. Really is an awkward customer.
Horrible guy to have to fight, frankly. Above our eyes, and has been known to resort to a little swig of vodka from her handbag to calm the nerves. Round 8 of this.
Ricky's just walked onto 2 solid punches there, but walked right through them. So, more good news for Hatton.
I think the Zhu fight proved that he's got a good chin, didn't it, Hatton?
Of course it did, but I think the Zhu night was a special night. I think that night he would have walked through anything. Fighters can't just switch that on and off. I mean, Ricky has been shaken a couple of times in his earlier fights. Nobody is superhuman.
Maussa's right eye has shut up a bit. You can see Vaseline there that they've tried to put on, and that, I think, isn't helping his vision any.
I mean, the problem with the eye is swelling, not the little nick. Why did they put Vaseline on it? I don't understand that.
He looks ready to be taken, Maussa, but somehow he just stays in there. It was like that with Vivian Harris, wasn't it? He looks all over the place. He doesn't look like a world champion, but he does everything so wrong. Sometimes he's right.
Yeah, and it's just his sheer physical strength, his heavy-handedness, but his power has never troubled Hatton. It's just his awkwardness must really be frustrating Ricky Hatton.
Picked a nice right hand as they broke away there, Hatton, whose boxing skills are underestimated in my view, and indeed in his own. He's not just a walk-forward brawler, though it might sometimes appear like that.
See, this is good here, showing a little feint before it goes to work, force Maussa to make the first move. This is what you have to do with awkward guys, not just sail in throwing punches, bit more method now. That was clever stuff. That's it, draw some punches, counter.
Tired arm punches almost now from Maussa, who looks quite weak and a bit dispirited. And just has to be careful not to go into that zone and stay there where Maussa might get lucky with one.
I mean, these punches are looking good at the back of the hall, but there's no real power in them. Maussa's pulling away from them. There's point scoring, of course, but not really troubling. That was a better little short right hand.
See, I think their basic strategy idea of forcing Maussa backwards is working, because it's negating what Maussa has got, walking forward and throwing big wide arcing punches. He's not been able to do that really tonight.
Ian, there is no question Ricky is well winning the fight, but I'll be interested to hear him speak afterwards. Is he happy?
It will be a big hullabaloo, of course, but I think we've got to say we'll believe it when we see it. He's been away a long time now. Hatton told to watch his head there as he pulled in head first at Maussa. Remember him giving Costa Zhu a punch deliberately below the belt as a kind of revenge retribution mission in that fight. Got to look after yourself in there.
Now this is better, Ricky, looking at the target, slipping, dipping and then letting the punch go. You can't afford just to walk. A beautiful punch. Now this is what we're looking for. This is a real Ricky Hatton. We're seeing a beautiful right hand again.
Oh, he's got him with a